What up, Seeking Knowledge family, man? Y'all know who it is. It's the host of this podcast, S33king. And I got my co-host, my beautiful wife. She's back.
Hey, y'all. It's Lady Pharaoh.
What it do? But actually, I'm actually the co-host on this episode. And my wife is the host. And this is season 23, episode 1. So like I say, this the 23rd season, episode 1. So we're going to call this the season opener for the 23rd season. And the title she came up with is amazing because a lot of y'all need to know how to heal the wounds to make peace with your inner child. So the title of this is Healing the Wounds, How to Make Peace with Your Inner Child. A lot of y'all cannot make peace with your inner child because you're not healed from the past lessons or mistakes you went through as a child. So you still holding on to that. You still bringing that into your adulthood, and you wonder why you're not healing. But my wife has some tools and techniques that she wanted to share, so I'm just going to pass to her. Go ahead, baby, take it away.
All right, y'all. Let's explore some ways in healing and self-compassion. First of all, you got to recognize and acknowledge what you're going through. You also have to recognize how you're treating yourself. Also, how you're treating others around you. Okay, good way to start everything off would be journaling. You know, write down things, forgiving yourself, forgiving your inner child. Express how you're feeling, what you're going through, and what you went through. And also, nurture yourself with kindness. Treat yourself as you would as you were a child. Be gentle, patient, and loving. Also, giving yourself positive affirmations throughout the day. First thing when you wake up, those sticky notes is a good thing to have. You know, write yourself some positive affirmations, stick them on your dresser, put them in your bathroom, and that way you can read them. I am worthy of self-love and self-care.
Now, as far as affirmations, like, I had to really jump in on the first affirmation because, as we know, one of my inner childs I dealt with was not knowing my father, and I still don't know my father. So as I got older and had kids, I was like, I don't know how to be a father because my father wasn't in my life. So I used to always tell myself in the inside, even though like I express on the outside, like, I got this, I'm gonna be good as a father, which I am. I'm an amazing father now, but I didn't know how to be a father at first because I didn't know my father. I should tell myself I'm not going to be a good father, just speaking that defeat over my life. But like my wife just said about the affirmations, I had to start telling myself I'm a amazing father. I'm going to be the best father I can be. Just because I didn't know my father doesn't mean I can't be a good father. Just because he didn't teach me how to be a father doesn't mean that I'm not going to be a good father. So affirmations really do work. I had to start telling myself I am a good father. I'm an amazing father. But that's all I wanted to say. I'm going to turn it back over to my wife.
First and foremost, you're an amazing man.
Thank you.
You are an amazing husband.
Thank you.
So I look up to you. You inspire me to be an author.
Aww.
I don't know if I could do podcasts by myself, but we could do this together. No,
We got this.
we got this part. Also, this may sound funny, y'all, but reparent yourself. Like, how would you treat yourself, your inner child, if you were your own parent? So now you have the opportunity to, you know, provide what was missing.
Look, y'all, let's say she got to see this. I love these topics because we go back and forth and bounce off ideas, but it's like when she talks, so you got to reparent yourself. So late last night, like my wife, well, she didn't get to that part yet, so I'm not going to get to that part, but I decided to just meditate while I sat in the tub, a bubble bath, like put my oil in there. I just decided to meditate, and it was about inner child. Like, the guy I met on the aisle, he gave me a free meditation. He was giving away three free meditations, And I asked him, can he send it to my podcast, podcast email? So he did. So I was like, I'm gonna try this one. And when I did the meditation, I was walking through. I was on my own island, by the way. Put that out there, because I was on my own island. I was walking through the garden, and I walked up the steps, seen the door. I'm saying all this. I unlocked the door, and the first person that was in there was my inner child. And it was like from 5 to 7 years old. And he said, how do you feel? And the first thought came to my head, like he was angry, he was upset. And just sure, I didn't say this, like it was something inside of me that was still angry and upset. And then that inner child was, cause I was like, I'm not gonna be an amazing father. See how I just typed back in? But as I got to doing the meditation, because I didn't know my father, so I was like, how can I be taught how to be a good father and I don't know my father? Or how can I be taught to be a man and I don't know the man that's supposed to teach me how to be a man? So as I did the meditation, at the end of the meditation, they asked me, how do my inner child feel? Or how do you think he feel now? And the thoughts of peace, joy, happiness came in my conscience. I was like, you know what? You gotta heal that inner child so you can make peace with your future self. That's all I want to say. I'm gonna turn it over to my wife, though.
Yeah, no, babe, that's good. Like, having that opportunity at that moment to really talk to your inner child was what you needed. Mm-hmm. You know, I know
I do agree.
That wasn't easy, but also, like I said, reparent yourself, meaning also giving yourself discipline. Like, that sounds like, oh, I'm an adult, I could do whatever I want, I could say what I want. And boundaries, what I would say, and discipline, self-discipline, is setting yourself, giving yourself goals. So that's a discipline. You have to be disciplined, very strict discipline to do the goals, not just set them, but also do them. So if you're setting your goals and like working out, eating healthy, you have to start today. You have to start tomorrow. You can't start next week. You can't start next month. You can't start next year. You have to start today. So good discipline is also reparenting yourself, because when we were kids, what did we need? Discipline. Setting boundaries. Don't take small talk from people. Don't allow them to, I don't like to say belittle, but don't allow them to, how do you say, babe? Like somebody is talking over you or
overtalk you
or try to, you know, just set boundaries like, hey, look, don't treat me like that. I'm setting boundaries in my life, and if you don't like it, then you don't need to be around me.
And that's good, because sometimes to heal the wound and make peace in the child, like my wife said, you gotta set boundaries from the people that, it's some people you are wrong that causing you to like think back when you was a child, like this would trigger that. The people around you is really triggering your wounds. So that's why you can't make peace with the inner child, because
then you be angry.
Then you always angry and upset. Then you wonder why you're upset with the people around you that really love and support you, because the people you are going around then trying to come around your family is the reason why you cannot heal.
Mm-hmm.
So you gotta set boundaries with them, or sometimes you gotta cut them off. Like if you knowing that these is what keep bringing up them old wounds trying to heal for, so you can make peace with your inner child, you gotta cut them off. Like me, I had to cut family off, friends off, just so I can heal the inner child.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, baby.
And release old patterns. Old patterns can be habits. I know a lot of people still smoking, still drinking. Little do they know that alcohol and smoking is bad for you. It keeps you complacent. It keeps you in a mindset that you really need to release. Also, like health-wise, y'all, like liquor and alcohol, it's bad for us. Your liver, your kidneys, and things like that. Without even knowing. So you gotta release those old habits, you know, and replace them with good habits.
Let me say this, and it's like you can't heal that wound that make peace in a child because you coating it with alcohol and weed. Because when you think about it, because your inner child is basically just like emotions that you went through as a child that you still hold on to this day that's really affecting you, and you wonder why you can't really be the person you want to be. Because when you drink and smoke, that's like a temporary fix. Because once you drinking and smoking, you're not thinking about what you're going through. You think about enjoying your high or your drunkenness or whatever you want to say. But soon you sober up, that emotional hurt and the inner child you have dealt with, it come back, it's still there. So that is not the right thing to do when you're trying to heal your wound or make peace in the child. Drinking and smoking is not the right thing to do.
Yeah, it's a mask. It only makes the situation worse. It also causes depression and a lot more things. But also too, y'all, therapy. You may not.
Also, I mean to cut you off and jump in there, but also drinking, it keep you vibing low. You're like the low hanging fruit when you drinking. Cause think about it, on the bottle it says spirits. So what are you drinking? Spirits. That means you're drinking something you don't need to drink, and you wonder you be vision impaired. You wonder why you be staggering. Then you wonder why you dehydrated. You black out and don't remember nothing. Anytime you get so drunk you can't remember what went on, what happened, who you was with, why you was with them, where y'all was at, where y'all was going. That's low vibing. How can you make peace with your inner child and heal the wounds if you consuming alcohol that's causing you to black out and not remember anything? That's all I wanted to add.
Low vibration. Trying to be on the higher power on the fifth dimension. We'll talk about that later, but
a whole nother episode.
Nature therapy. That helps heal the wounds. Nature therapy. Get out there, y'all. Get out there. Go on those hikes. Go on those walks. Go to the park. Just, get out there and release that energy and receive that good energy from the sun, from the nature, from the trees. Go to the beach. Go swimming in the pool. Things of that nature. Also, get back to sports. A lot of guys like basketball and they don't play anymore. Why not? That'll help. Sports, soccer, football. There's a lot of adult leagues out there. And then get to a ritual. Set yourself a ritual. I do it every Saturday without even thinking about it. I take my bubble oil bath with my candles and just soak and release. I don't have my phone in there. I usually try to do 45 to an hour. Some people say they can only do 10 minutes. I don't know. I stay in there as long as I can. Get you a good ritual, y'all. Just connect with yourself. Also, listening to calm music, something like we have playing in the background. Affirmation music, Les Brown. What's the other guy I like?
Jim
Rohn's, E.T., CJ, DeMarcus Brewster and Erica Brewster. Listen to some good stuff. It's hard to want to let go of that old music, but if you think about it, what you listen to also has an effect on you. It really do.
That's like it's not a coincidence that she said music, because lately I've been cutting out a lot of music out of my life because people don't realize music can like bring up the inner child of what you went through. Like a certain song you might hear, like I just want to say a Lil Durk song. Like I don't got nothing against bro, but bro is like a real demon. Like his music like speaks everything, and I was like, this type of music I want to listen to, but at the same time, it's not helping me heal. It's not being therapy. It's just causing me to think of things that hurt me in the past, like that inner child, I had to really start listening to different music, like, cause music it affects you. So lately I've been listening to, I know I'm spiritual, but lately I've been listening to like NF, like D1, and I found this group called the Soul Rebels, cause music is therapy, and if you're trying to heal from that inner child or heal that wound to make peace of inner child, you gotta listen to the right music. Cause think about it, why you think certain music you listen to make you want to go sell dope, hit a lick? When you listen to other certain type of music, you be at peace. It make you want to just be around your family, relax. So to heal that inner child, to heal that wound and make peace inner child, you gotta listen to the right music. That's all I wanted to add, baby.
And also, too, y'all, recognize your healing milestones. Celebrate the small steps of growth and gratitude. Be thankful. Be thankful for what you're going through. Be thankful for how you're getting through it. And also, just giving the universe thanks, giving God thanks. By using these tools, you can foster emotional freedom and build a strong and more compassionate relationship with yourself.
Love it. That was an amazing episode. And like we said, drinking and smoking, listen to bad music is not going to help you make peace with your inner child. You got to listen to like high vibing music. Music that tells a story. Music that makes sense. Because a lot of this music don't make sense because they talk about the same thing about shooting and exploiting their women and all type of stuff. Money matter. It just nonsense. But it was an amazing episode. Thanks to my host, because she was the host. Look, y'all, we're not going to take up much of y'all time, but I'm excited that this is the 23rd season. But before we get up out of here, we just want to thank y'all so much from the bottom of our heart for voting for us to bring this award home for the best podcast. Like, y'all seen the social media posters, y'all seen the posters on Instagram, y'all seen the link to vote. So we asking y'all, because we do it for y'all, so we're asking y'all to help us bring this award home. So we continue to drop gems and share our stories and share tips and tools on how to overcome whatever you went through. Anything you want to add?
Or anything you're going through. Yeah, we just love encouraging y'all. We just love to let y'all know that you're not the only one going through it. And we know we're not the only one going through it. And the healing process takes effort, takes time. So recognize it.
Like she said, and we're going to end it with that. But before we get up out of here, we are entrepreneurs over here. We are authors over here. My wife is a soon-to-be author because we got 2 books we're going to work on together. But speaking of books, for a lot of y'all ain't read my first book. It's a memoir bio titled From the Hood to the Church. Because I got part 2 coming out, but you got to read From the Hood to the Church. You got to read the first part. And you can find that book on Amazon. You can find the ebook, which is titled From the Hood to the Church Annotated. You can find it on Amazon as well. Also, I have a children's book that you can get at Barnes & Noble online titled Dad, Where's My Fish? And I spoke with my bros about turning that to a cartoons. That's going to be a dope cartoons, come to think about it. Also, I got another children's book that I can send you my link if you email me at seekingknowledgepodcast33@gmail.com. And that book is titled Diamond and the Baby Husky. It's an ebook. It's a children's book. It's a great story. I might turn that to a children's a cartoon as well too. Also, like I said, my Fit book. And if you want to get that book, like I said, you can send me an email at seekingknowledgepodcast33@gmail.com, and I can send you that link, and you can just order that ebook. But my Fit book is titled From the Hood to the Church. Part 2, Why I Chose Spirituality Over Religion. So you got to read Part 1 to understand Part 2. But Part 2, the plan and the goal is to have it released at the end of this month. But I was just talking to my Virgo bros, Devontae and James, because we starting our own publishing company. I'm just going to wait probably till we get our company full in effect with the paperwork and release it up under there, because the goal is to unpublish all my books and publish up under our publishing company, Uplift Publishing House. But that fifth book is titled From the Hood to the Church Part 2, Why I Chose Spirituality Over Religion. Because it's simple, like, I'm not throwing no shots at nobody. It's just a journey. Life is a journey. My journey is not yours, and your journey is not mine, and our journey is not theirs. But life is a journey. And if you don't step away from the tradition of the old and enjoy life, you're going to always be stuck in the box instead of thinking outside the box. But look, y'all, a lot of y'all always screaming health is wealth. I want to do this. I want to live this life. But me personally, how you going to live any life and your health not in order? How you going to be able to have a financial freedom, or be able to spend an extra time with your kids, or go on field trips, or go to their games, or go on field trips with them, if you can't even make it? Your health. A lot of y'all can't even walk up the steps without running out of breath. A lot of y'all can't even walk from y'all bed to the bathroom without running out of breath. And I'm just being real, because the United States is the #1 country for obesity. Look it up. For obesity. Because all these fast food places, think about it. It's fast food. Good food take time. And good food to me is not eating meat, it's vegetables. I like eating plant-based meat, but the good food is vegetables, juicing, smoothies, sugar-free cookies, non-fairy. I said non-fairy. I mean non-dairy ice cream. Like, cause I like the snack, like, but I like to eat the right snacks. I don't want to have no extra pounds or no that's in the wrong places. But also, you can walk. Like, I ain't walk today because do some of my allergies acting up. But walking is another good way to to start. If you can't run or jog, walk. But a lot of y'all cannot do it by yourself, and I get it. I couldn't do it by myself at first, and I still can't do it by myself. But I know a company that has been helping me, and that company is called what, baby?
Herbalife.
Herbalife. You heard what she said? It's Herbalife. That's the #1 nutrition and wellness company in the world, right? Look it up. It's the #1 nutrition and wellness company in the world. If you look it up, you can see that it's the #1 company in the world, and you can see some of the testimonies. But also, look, y'all, like I said, I couldn't do it by myself, so I made this company. But if you want to do a wellness goal intake, I can send you my link through LinkedIn. If you got a LinkedIn account, social media, whatever, I can send it to you. Or if you don't be on social media, but you want to get this link, send me an email at seekingknowledgepodcast33@gmail.com. I'm going to say that again for all y'all just listening and just tuning in. That's seekingknowledgepodcast33@gmail.com. And you can just say, I'm such and such. I heard your message and I want to do a wellness goal intake. Can you send me your Herbalife link? Sure, I would be glad to send it to you. Because I want to see you win in your health. But I want to see you be around for your kids. Because I say, me personally, I'm going to be about 40, 50, 60 still out there with my kids, enjoying life. Because I'm tackling my health now. You start now, you won. I love to say that if you start now with your health, you won. So I can send you that link if you want to clean your health out. And I just want to say, shout out to my sis that I met on the Owl app, China Smith. Like, she actually did a wellness goal intake, and she's actually was looking through the store and seeing some supplements that she's going to order, because she said she's having a problem with her health, and she's been hearing me on the podcast, hearing me and my wife talking about Herbalife, and she was like, you know what, bro and sis, that's one thing I like about her, because she acknowledged that I got a wife. She said, I'm not fit to talk to you without knowing your wife. That's why she said when she want me and my wife to come on and do a podcast episode with her, me and my wife. That's why I call her my sis, because she acknowledged that I'm married. She's not a internet groupie like they out here. Oh, I just said that. She's not an internet group. She's my sis. And she acknowledged that I got a wife, and she was like, bro, I've been hearing y'all episodes, and I want you to send me that link so I can do that wellness goal intake. And she did it. And she sees some amazing products. She even said something about the total control. I said, oh, that's my favorite one, because it'll have you aware of what you're doing. And also, it's an energy enhancement. Instead of y'all drinking all this Red Bull and Monsters, that's not really good. If y'all just do the research of what's in there and just do the research of Monster, like what it mean, like y'all are really drinking something that y'all don't even know what y'all drinking. And I'm not throwing no shots at Monster, at Red Bull, none of that. But if y'all really knew what y'all was consuming and wonder why y'all always shaky and jittery and crashing and have a headache, that's mean because y'all don't need to be drinking it. You want to say something, baby? But
soda.
And soda, yeah, y'all drinking soda, then that's not good for y'all. But Herbalife has some amazing supplements that can give you the energy. It can help you lose the weight. Like a lot of y'all like taking creatine. Herbalife have natural creatine. They have supplements that would not go bad. It would not, you know how some stuff you get from GNC and Walmart, they be all clunky. These products at Herbalife don't do that. If you, soon as you order it, again, shipped off that day, not when you order it, they gonna wait to ship it off, then by the time you get it, no, when you order something, they shipping it off that same day. The product's gonna be fresh. So if you want to do this wellness goal intake, I got you. They asking you simple questions. Your name, your age, your current weight, whether you want to lose weight, gain weight. That's a weight goal. Some people want to gain weight, some people want to lose weight. But whatever it is, Herbalife got products that can help you with that. I ask you how many times you work out a day. Like working out is necessary. You gotta hit the gym ball for 4 hours. Like some people work out, they just walk. They just like to walk, like hit the treadmill. Basically, how many times you be active a day, how many times you eat a day, how many times you drink water a day. Because water is the best thing. Then once you answer that questions, it's gonna put you together. It's gonna say create your profile. Once you create your profile, it's gonna break everything down for you. It's going to give you a meal plan, a workout plan, and it's going to recommend some of the supplements that can help you on your journey. Help me help you. Look, y'all, I'm not trying to say I'm better than y'all, but as I'm getting older, I'm thinking about I want to be around for my kids, man, because I be seeing people that have kids or trying to enjoy life, but they can't because they are out of shape, and they kids running circles around them, or they can't even play baseball with their son or their daughter, or they can't even play catch with their son or daughter. Because I know a lot of women, there's a lot of females out who like playing male sports, but they can't be active with their kids, is what I'm saying. So reach out to me, man, so I can send you that link. But before I get up out of here, because I know I just be talking, but I be dropping gems and I be saying what y'all need to hear. Because if I don't tell it how it is, who gonna tell it how it is? Because a lot of y'all hang around with people that just agree, that say yes to anything. That's, oh yeah, you good. You don't need to take this. Continue to eat that. It's not going to affect you. Continue to drink this liquor or drink that soda. It's not going to affect you. But truth be told, it's going to affect you in the long run. Just because it don't give you a result that day or it don't affect you that day, trust me, it's going to affect you. But I can see you how you do the wellness goal intake. Reach out to me through my email, seekingknowledgepodcast33@gmail.com. But before I get up out of here and let y'all get some sleep, I just want to say, download the OWL app, right? Download the OWL app. Stop what you're doing right now and download the OWL app. The OWL app is a networking app. You can connect with like-minded people who understand you, who want to build with you, who got resources of what you're trying to do. Like, I done met actors on there. I done talked to actors on there, authors on there, other podcasts on there. I done talked to TEDx speakers. I done talked to ex-football players, ex-baseball players. I done talked to people that started Fortune 500 companies who do work with Fortune 500 companies. Like, it's so many people on there, because this saying is for real. If you hang around 5 broke people, you're going to be number 6. So basically what I'm saying, whoever you hang around, you're going to be just like them. A lot of people y'all hanging around don't got no future, don't want to do nothing with their life but smoke and drink. Ain't trying to build nothing. They want to chase the bag. No, the real bag is building a generation. I love when D1 say that. When I heard him say that, build a generation. You got to put yourself in order so you can build the next generation, so they can build the next generation. But how can you do that and you're not connecting to the right people? So that's why I jumped on the OWL app 3 years ago and connected with the right people that I still talk to this day. Like, some people I had to like really cut them off. But there's some people on there that I still keep in touch with outside the OWL app. But the OWL app is a good tool to have if you're an entrepreneur, author, you just a podcaster. If you just a expert in your field, whether you a firefighter, you know somebody might need tips on how to put out a house fire. You never know what you can offer on the OWL app until you download it. You want to say something?
Yeah, you met your Canadian bro. That's who put you in the running for our podcast.
I did. Yeah, I met my Canadian brother. Shout out to Will Baptiste, man. Appreciate you, bro, for just thinking enough of me to want to put me in a nomination for best podcast. Because when I got the call, like it was amazing. Like, because I always said I knew my podcast was great, but I had people in my ear telling me it wasn't great. I shouldn't do this, or I shouldn't do this. Now I know that for my podcast being in a nomination for best podcast, I know that our hard work is paying off. Me and my wife hard work is paying off. Because she's part of this journey too. It don't matter if she just became my co-host. She's still part of this journey. Because all the latest episodes has been with my wife, with my co-host. And sometimes she's the host, so if it wasn't for the OWL app, it's based what I'm saying. If it wasn't for the OWL app, I wouldn't have met Will Baptiste, and he wasn't putting me in the running for best podcast. So I'm telling y'all, look, that's just a story I want to share how the OWL app has done me some justice. But who says when you get on the OWL app how it's going to do you some justice? So right now, stop what you're doing. Take that last bite of them noodles. Drink that cup of water. Finish that lap. Pull over, because you've been driving all day and I know you're tired, so pull over at the rest stop and pull your phone out and download the OWL app. It's OWWLL. Once you download the OWL app, it's going to ask you for a referral code or invitation code. And that referral code or invitation code is Brewster. It's BREWSTER. For all y'all that didn't hear me, it's BREWSTER. And soon you put that code in, OWL is going to give you $10 on us. So I say on us because I'm a brand ambassador. On us to make calls with. And I tell everybody this. With the OWL app, you get paid. Money do talk. So on the OWL app, you can set your price down since OWL 2.0. Like the old OWL app, you had to start off $1 for 10 minutes, right? Until you got a certain amount of calls where you can up your price. But now, as soon as you create the OWL app, you download it, you can put your price or whatever for 10 minutes. But I recommend you keep it at a reasonable price if you want to build your network. But I say this, they gonna give you $10 on us, right? So I'm telling y'all can connect with 10 people who are $1 for 10 minutes. You never know who you gonna meet on the OWL app until you download it. Money talks. I feel like, look, let me just say this, because a lot of y'all like results. I'm not for to share everything on Facebook. But truth be told, I done made almost $1,000. I done made almost $1,000 on this app. I done made like close to $700 on this app. I made $500 last year on this app. So I'm telling y'all, you can really get paid off this app and connect with the right people if you just download the app and see. A lot of y'all people thinking, oh, that's a scam, that's a pyramid scheme. Shit, making money the right and legal way and connect with like-minded people is a pyramid scheme. Well, I'm going to continue to stay on this app. But look, download this app right now. Download it right now and put my referral code in, Brewster, BREWSTER, and get $10 credit to your account. Because I want to see you win, because I say this all the time. Lady Farrell say it all the time. James Swanigan say it all the time. Nap Time, Teaser, she say it all the time. Teaser Swing, a.k.a. Nap Time. Devontae said, Jim Rohn said, a lot of the greats said, the people you connect with, you're going to be just like them. So why not connect with some dope individuals who see the vision, who see your vision, who understand you? Because people you hanging around don't understand you, because they are not entrepreneurs. They don't even want to pick up a book, so you think they going to, let alone write a book? So download the OWL app, man, and make the right connections. And I and my wife will see y'all on episode 2 of season 23. Peace and blessings.